What's up guys, it's Davis here, back with another video. And today I want to be in a short video just to talk about the differences between the Camon 17 Pro, 17P and the 17. So right here with me I have the 17, but I'm going to be giving you guys the differences between this and the other variants, right? So that it can help you make a decision on which is better. So starting out with the displays. So the difference between the displays, so the Camon 17, the regular one, has a 720p display with 90 Hz, and 450 nits of brightness, That has the lowest brightness of all the three, right? So when you move up to the 17p, Camon 17p, you're going to have a 1080p, 6.8 inches panel with 60 Hz, not 90 Hz. So you're not going to have high refresh rates on the 17p, but you're going to have a higher resolution and a bigger display because the 17, the regular one, has 6.6 inches. And then when you move up again to the Camon 17 Pro, you're going to have a 6.8 inches display. Still IPS. They're all IPS displays, IPS LCD with 1080p resolution and 90 Hz. So the three, the Camon is one that has a high resolution and the 90 Hz, and 500 nits of brightness. So when you compare the three in terms of display, the best display obviously is on the 17 Pro, which has 90 Hz and 1080p. When it comes to comparing the 17 and the 17p, you have to choose in between having high resolution or having a higher refresh rate, because I have 720p on the 17 vanilla version and 17p has 1080p but without 90 Hz. So that's the difference in the displays, right? So moving on to the chipsets. So in the 17, the regular one, Camon 17, you have the MediaTek J85, and it's the same chip that you have for the Camon 17p, MediaTek J85. And in the 17 Pro, you have the MediaTek G95T processor, which is way better than the G85 on the other two variants, right? So talking about the storage, so the storage on the Pro has 256 GB, 256 GB of internal storage with 8 GB RAM. And then these two, the Camon 17 and the 17P, both have 128 GB internal storage maximum, and the difference is in the RAM. The 17 regular one has 4 GB RAM and the 17P has 6 GB RAM. The 17 Pro has 8 GB RAM. Those are the differences in RAM. The storage, 128 for the regular 17, 128 for 17P, and 256 for the Camon 17 Pro, right? So the other big differences come in the cameras, right? So talking about the Camon 17, you have three cameras, two 2MP cameras and a 48MP camera main, right? And you have a 16MP selfie camera that is in the corner, right, of the display. Whereas on the 17P, you're going to have 4 cameras, right? So you have a 64MP main camera, you have a 2MP macro camera, a 2MP depth sensor, and a 4th camera which is not specified. So basically 64 MPs. So it's better than the regular 17, because that's 64, right? And when you move on to the Pro, the Pro has better cameras. Obviously, it has 64MP main camera. It's an 8MP ultra wide camera and a 2MP monochrome, plus an extra camera obviously for depth. It's pretty useless obviously. But at least that's the ultra wide. So that's where the Pro betters the others. It has an ultra wide, whereas the 17P has a depth sensor, whereas the regular Camon 17 just has a 48 MP camera. The other two, one is a depth sensor and the other is not specified. So yeah, that's the situation. So yeah, the other difference comes in the speakers. Yeah, and also, by the way, before I move away from the cameras, the selfie cameras differ because the Pro has 48 MPs at the front, 48 megapixels for its selfie camera, and the rest of the variants have 16 MP. And actually, the Pro is the only one that can record 4K video at up to 30 fps. The rest will record 1080p in both rear and front cameras. Yeah, at maximum resolution. And then moving on to the speakers, right? So the Pro has a stereo speaker setup, whereas the other two have just one single firing speaker at the bottom. Yeah, so that's the other difference we can talk about. And yeah, when it comes to the charging and the battery, so across the board they all have 5000 mAh, but the Pro has an edge in a way that it charges at 25 watts, so it charges faster. But I think the difference is not going to be all that big. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically it for the differences. Maybe the Pro has a Type-C and the other two variants have micro USB. Yeah, so that's basically for the differences between those three phones, right? So is it worth? So I would say if you're choosing between the 17p and the 7, the regular 17, I would say that I'd go with the camon 17 because definitely the display on this regular 17, much as it does 90 hertz, like it's kind of washed out, to be honest with you. 720p resolution, you can really tell that it's not the sharpest display in the world, right? You can really tell, and I think moving up to 1080p would make it a better. 1080p would look better. Yeah, and I think 90 hertz doesn't really make that much of a difference. You can easily get used to having lower refresh rate than having a lower resolution, because that will sting you all the time. Like the resolution will always, you will be able to tell that the resolution is really low every time. Whereas the 60 hertz, you can get used to it because that's what you've been using for I don't know how many years, right? And then moving up to the Pro, I think the Pro is worth it because having 90 hertz and 1080p panel. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope it helps you out, you guys. And yeah, guys, if you're new to my channel, please help me and subscribe. It's really important to me. See you guys in the next one.